It's okay.
Oh, yeah,
Quiz
sorry.
Quiz Quiz with Quinzel is brought to us by CA Square Collectibles, 121 Jewett City at the Slater Hill Mall. Thank you, Chris Hebert. We appreciate it. Yes, and we got more comments. Is that more comments coming in or no?
Nope, we're caught up.
All right. So the coloring. Why did you pick such a color palette for this particular book? I mean, it's very 70-ish. Very.
That was one of that's something that James always does. Like James is big on the flats, and so we didn't want to really do the super like depthy style vibes with it. We just stuck with like these straight up flat palette type things. And we've got our buddy Becca Kinsey. She did a lot of the coloring for the book. And that it was all as soon as I started working with James, it all started coming together. But I went to him for a very specific reason because I knew he would hit it out of the park.
Hmm?
And it's like there's some little things that he does that I think a lot of people would have skipped over and done differently. Like in the opening panels, there's these big crowd pages where there's all these faces, there's all these people, there's all these things happening. And a lot of people space out on their backgrounds and they just throw colors back there. But the background with the crowd was important because they're interacting with what's going on in the story. And then you've got these other big action scenes where he's like flying through the air and he's got the streaks of colors and it has this like speed racer kind of vibe to it. And those were all of the things that I wanted. We had a lot of conversations in the very beginning with the way we were going to execute color and the way we were going to execute the way of pushing the action of making it big and over the top and cool, but also not gritty. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Gotta
Yep.
it's got to be if the thing about action. There's like I remember it was a Mad Magazine comic about MASH, and they were doing a Mad Comics parody of MASH, and they're going through the hospital, the military hospital, and they're like, "This man was shot in the leg. Do you think that's funny?" He goes, "No." "This man got shrapnel in his shoulder. Do you think that's funny?" He goes, "No." He goes, "This man had his head blown clean off. Do you think that's funny?" He goes, "I think that's hilarious." And it's got like no head and then just some tubes going into his torso. And I was like, that is funny. And it's that idea that like once you get really big, then it's funny and silly. You know what I mean? Like it's hyperbolic is the way of making the comedy land. And so as soon as I talked to to James about those specific things, he was all in right away.
So it was an easy sell for the
Yeah,
crew. Easy sell for the crew. Easy sell to get the book sold at Mad Cave. Was Mad Cave was the first publisher that you went to?
100%. They're the very first people I went to. Chris Fernandez, the publisher, is the first guy I talked to about the idea. And there's the quote that's going around, and it's like, I didn't expect it to get picked up. It's because I didn't expect it to get picked up
That's
because
that's
it's
the
so silly.
tagline. It's
Yeah.
right there. Frank
Yeah.
Kennedy. He's kind of shocked the book actually happened. I mean,
And
even
it's like,
so,
it's not that I don't think it's good. It's just that there's not a lot of silly out there. And this book is very silly, you know? And so I was really surprised. I thought it was a really cool book. I thought it looked really good, but we were expecting to go the Kickstarter route. And then fortunately Mad Cave came along and I've said it before that they're just been an absolute dream to work with the entire process of this book.
okay. So let's
Awesome.
say, so Sophia, do you have a question before I get to the next one?
No, I was just saying that was awesome.
Okay. Let's say we had to go the Kickstarter route, and we had to do this. What tiers would you put? What tiers? Let's Sophia and I will help you create some tiers. We already
Tears.
have plushes. We not tears. Yeah. we already have plushies. So people want plushies. We already seen
Keychains.
that. What
Keychains.
what keychains? Keychains, that's good. What
Keychains would
kind
have
of
been good.
Mm.
T-shirts
Yeah.
would have been good. We would have
Okay.
probably tried to create some fake park merch. We would have
Oh,
tried to include
yes.
some like music from Disco Hippo Wonderland is what we would have
Yeah,
done.
that would be cool.
Tried to get some of the thing with the tier merch that I would have done if a Kickstarter is we would have done merchandise that would be available inside the amusement park. Red Dragon, solid idea. Coffee mug,
mug,
100%. That's great.
I got the perfect one.
Go on.
A portable Hungry Hippo game.
So that's interesting you
Ooh.
bring that up. James and I had a rule. No hippo jokes. No Hungry Hippo jokes.
Well, no, but that's not... Okay.
He was against that 100%. And there was one specific joke in the book that I still think is funny, but I agree with his reasoning for no Hungry Hippo jokes. There was this idea that this is a point where the hippos are out. The park is flooded because there's a hurricane that's moved in.
Oh my God.
The people are running around and they're all terrified. And one of them is explaining, like, it was chaos, utter chaos. People were going this way and that, like a group of marbles, while being gobbled up simultaneously. And it's like a character talking about this. And then James like sends me back the lettered version.
Oh, you killed him.
And that's gone. Gone.
You laughed so hard he left.
Yeah. So, and I'm like, what's the problem, dude? Like, what's up? He goes, no, man, no Hungry Hippo jokes. That's got to be a rule because everyone's going to expect us to do Hungry Hippo jokes. And I'm like, touche. So when we had our meeting with Mad Cave about log lines and stuff like that. And the thing was, in the initial pitch, we hadn't had that conversation yet because we didn't expect that the book was going to get picked up. So that wasn't the thing. But the original thing was, these hippos are hungry for blood was the tagline. And then when we had our meeting, James is like, oh, we have a rule. And then the editor was like, yeah, but it's a really good log line. And he goes, okay, we'll allow it. But no Hungry Hippo jokes are going in the book anywhere. That can't happen. So yeah, but that's funny you bring that up because like I had that conversation. I thought that Hungry Hippo joke here and there would have been good, but I agree with his reasoning. And that's like I said, we were butting heads a lot of times, like with our idea of how to do things. I love silly. He loves grindhouse, but you've got to give, everybody's got to compromise. That's the thing about creative teams is if everybody's on the same page, I don't think you're going to get something as good. There's got to be a little bit of friction in that writer's room so that you end up with something really good. And people also have to be like, willing to hear other people's ideas,
Okay.
It's true.
All
It's
right.
like me and Lewis. I'll be like, nope, don't do that.
Yeah, I know. She's the boss. Even Jar Jar calls you the boss now. Boss lady. That's my wife says. Where is the boss? What's the boss say? I mean, yeah, Sophia is the boss. I go, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She is the boss. I was
like, don't do that or throat punch. Yep.
Yes, or stab you with a spoon or the knife in her purse or something. Or not
purse.
Excuse me. I corrected myself. Yeah, your pocket. What I was thinking, Hungry Hippo type game, but instead of marbles, little packages of snow that the hippos can...
Well, the balls are white already, man. They're like little snowballs already, so
it
works.
Snowballs.
Absolutely
oh my
works.
God.
Yeah.
Snowballs.
There you go.
I think the book sounds hilarious, man. I can't
wait to read it.
Yeah.
Yes. If you were going to voice the characters, if the gods of indie comics smile down upon you, and a streaming service, whether it be the Amazon, it could be the Hulu, it could be the Netflix, or even the Tubi.
Lisa Gilroy is Clark, Nebraska. Lisa Gilroy, 100%. She's Clark, Nebraska. She's on Comedy Bang Bang. She's on Twisted Metal. She plays Vermin on Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah.
She's Vermin. She's from Edmonton. She's another Edmontonian like me. And we worked together here in Toronto for years. She's been incredibly successful. Huge fan of all the things that she's done. She gave us a pull quote for the book. She is my 100% casting call for her. I don't know his name off the top of my head. But
Louis Perry.
No. So Narcos Mexico season 4, the guy who plays the police officer that's investigating the missing women, he would be Miguel Senecoza because he was the guy that sort of inspired the look of the character. So that would be my go-to for him. For the rest of the characters, I don't really know. Ideally, what was her name? She played Lucille on Arrested Development. Unfortunately, she passed away, but she was the inspiration for the Nancy Reagan character. Her diction, the way she was the mom in Archer, like that vibe was what we
Oh,
were
okay.
really
Yep, yep,
going
yep, yep,
for.
yep.
So that those it's really like Lisa Gilroy and my guy from Narcos Mexico are the two pivotal roles. Everybody else, I could be convinced either way. But yeah, James and I have had these discussions. Like we've had some discussion stuff
Wow.
already. Yeah. Of course, I want to
That
do some
is
voice work too. If it's animated, I want to be in there as somebody. I don't know. I don't know who I get to do, but I want to be. Oh, also, um, what's his face? He does all of the Mike Judge stuff. He plays Jimmy in News Radio. He was the guy with the red stapler in Office Space. Why can I not remember his name right now? But
I know who you're talking
he
about.
would be more disco. He would be more disco, 100% if I could have him. But I don't know if I can. But you make a phone call for me. See what you guys are in
There you go.
California already. You figure it out for me. I'll do the
No, we're not in
legwork up here.
California. We're in New England, man.
I
We're on the
thought you
opposite
guys were in
side.
the States, like in California
We
somewhere.
Oh, no,
no,
no.
we are in the States, but we're in New
We're
England.
like
Okay,
neighbors
good.
with New York.
All right, okay, good. Now I
Kind
know.
of.
I'm also doing for you guys. I'm gonna be at the New York Comic Con in the fall too, so I'll be going there.
Oh.
And I actually did submit for Boston Fan Expo too.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
We
there
Oh,
go
you
to
go.
that one. We go
okay,
to that
yeah,
one.
yeah. We were media
Yeah.
guests there. We were media guests there last year.
So
That's right.
I'll keep you posted. I'll be very
All right.
vocal about where I'm going. Don't worry, I will yell a lot. You'll
Awesome.
know.
Guy says baggies of pixie sticks in each issue would be funny. Mango.
Yeah.
The marbles could be a mix of white and clear, with the clear having tiny heads inside. Heads?
Oh,
Oh.
Touche. That'd be beautiful. And I think we have the technology.
Okay. All right. Now we got to take another break for people that we work with, and when we do, Fred, you got to play this game with us. We'll be right back.
It's the question of the week. Let's dive right in. Riddles and laughter. Where do we begin? Silly little queries, they never grow old. In this game of wits, our stories unfold. Why did the chicken cross over?
Yeah, we got to fix that because Sophia wants to know why the chicken crossed the road.
Yeah, she gets cut right in half.
Question of the week is brought to us every week by Alternate Universe LLC, Milford in New Haven. Eric and the guys. Hey, they're going to have this book on their shelves. Eric, yes, I know you're going to have it. You get a lot of Mad Cave stuff on the shelves over there. But if you don't have an LCS in your area, contact Eric. He is a mod. He's an admin on the Angry Geeks page, or just go to the Alternate Universe pages, contact him. He will mail you those comic books flat, just like Stan Lee back in the day. Question number 1. Favorite Christmas cookie? Favorite Christmas cookie? Fred, you go first.
Oh man, my mom used to make these cookies, like these little they're sugar cookies, and then I would make a thumbprint on the top, and then I would put a spoonful of jam in them, and we'd
Ooh.
make them at Christmas break. And there's like this weird, like a lot of sugar cookies get like crispy, crunchy. These had this like moistness inside, like this like they're perfect. They're my favorite. And are there better cookies? Probably. But the thing is, they always make me feel good, and they remind me of my mom, so I love them. So they're my favorite. Absolutely. Those are my favorite cookie for Christmas cookies, especially because that's when we would always make them when I was on Christmas break because I got the right size thumbs. Just get right in there,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Groovy. Sophia, favorite Christmas cookie?
I like the sugar cookies they have like at the grocery store. It's like the sugar cookie and it has like the green and the red sprinkles on top of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get to chat, my favorite Christmas cookie is I got 2 of them, and I don't know which one to pick. It's either the peanut butter one with the Hershey Kiss in the middle, okay, or it's another one that my mom used to make, where it's a vanilla wafer, and then on top of the vanilla wafer there was like cream cheese, and then But the
Wow.
cream cheese on top of that, there was like a jelly